What's up, guys? Welcome back to Subnautica. I have some bittersweet news, I suppose. I feel like this is probably going to be the last Subnautica episode for probably a little while. I feel like I've actually explored most of the stuff in the game. I didn't get any comments saying that I haven't explored any of the biomes, so I guess I've seen all of them. I got one comment saying that I might have missed a little bit of the Aurora to explore, which I'm kind of okay with that, just because it's kind of a hassle to get over there, just because of the leviathans. So in this episode, we're going to add our little observatory down there, and then I have something that's pretty neat to show you with the cyclops, and then I am going to actually take you to the mushroom forest, so I can show you guys the gigantic mushroom tree. So that's what we're going to be doing this episode, and then I really don't know. I might just kind of keep this save on the side, and then maybe if I feel like playing, we'll do some creative mode and see if we can get any sort of creative buildings going on. I guess not necessarily creative, but neat looking structure type things. Maybe we'll make a maze or something, I don't know, and stick fish inside. Maybe we'll make a maze, flood it, and then stick fish inside. Maybe we'll do that. I have no idea. I got a suggestion to just reinforce my little T intersection. That's a great idea. I like it. I approve. So we have our bulkhead there. I do want to make another bulkhead at some point, but for right now I think we're okay. That's reinforced on that side, and over here we're going to have our little observatory. No, we're not. We're not. I think the most exciting thing to see this episode is actually the thing I'm going to show you in a moment, involving the cyclops. In case you don't know about it. There we go. So we got our enameled glass. That looks nice. I feel like we made a little hamster base or something. I don't know. Ideally, all three of these panels on each one of these would be covered in glass. The backside, not so much, but these guys would all be glass, and then we'd be able to see out forward or out front. Hopefully the draw distance will improve a little bit. Like the water, maybe the water clarity improves a little bit. That way we can see out even further. But that is pretty much going to tidy up our base, to be honest with you. We have a ton of power generation. We've tried out the different reactors that we have. The only thing we haven't tried out is the thermal geyser, which, I mean, it doesn't really make sense to use here. It would only make sense to use in like an outpost if I was going to build one. Maybe in like the jelly shroom area. There was the geyser somewhere with a geyser, basically. But I'm not really going to build an outpost just because I feel like the cyclops it's got tons of room for storage. It's got a fabricator in it, and all sorts of goodness. You know what? Let's take Betty, or Sheila. I'm so sorry, Sheila. I'm so sorry. Betty's gone now. It's just us. Betty won't be back for a while. And I'm sorry for bringing up painful memories, Sheila.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's go. So our little hamster habitat, I think it's pretty neat. I like our little parallel glass walkways. I would love to have a larger area for that, which, I mean, I could have built it larger, but I didn't build the moon pool further away. But overall, I like it. I'll definitely be coming back to it once stuff gets patched in. We'll be doing like a let's revisit Subnautica, I suppose, and I'll check out all the new content, see what's going on, check out all the biomes again real quick, just to see if anything's changed. Rather, maybe do like a nice quick tour of all the biomes and then see what's going on. But past that, I don't know. I said it was bittersweet. I feel like right now I'm at a good point where I'm okay with stopping for a while because we've seen a good chunk of content. I don't want to keep playing just to keep playing. I know that some of you are really enjoying the series, but I don't want to get tired of it. I want to be able to come back to it and say, hey, I really like this game. I'm excited to play it again. So I'm sure all of you understand that. Let's hop out here and I'll show you guys the super top secret news. I didn't know about this. I didn't know about this. What? What is Midnight doing? I actually got a comment saying that apparently we can build solar panels on top of a cyclops now, which is amazing for me because I don't really like diving in the cyclops because I don't really find it enjoyable. So we're going to build some solar panels, which we totally just did. That should clear our inventory, which it did. I'm a little light on tanks because, well, we didn't really need them. But now we have some solar panels. We only got 4 of them. But if you remember before, we had 600 power. Now we have 700 power. That's actually not a lot. But the important part is it's recharging the power. That's the important part. I guess I shouldn't say it's recharging the power because I was told that they won't actually recharge any of these batteries, which looks to be true. Are you recharging? No, you're not. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna have, I mean, it's not gonna be a lot. I could definitely put more solar panels up there, no question. There's plenty of real estate up there for solar panels. But basically I just want to show you guys that you could do it, and that it would give us some power, which is great. Let's head over to the forest. Actually, can we do our interior on here too? No, we can't. That makes me sad. Trying to think if I want to recolor Reginald before we go. Alright, so let's hop back up and we'll just kind of go over here real quick and drop out into Sheila. This is actually great. I mean, that was scary. Let's put our welder back on. Before we go anywhere, I want to go check. I want to go check for leaks. Are we okay? Will I get some sort of notice? I mean, I feel like we're okay. I also feel like I should go close these doors in case for some reason they don't want to close and we flood everything. Let's go check real quick. Are we okay? What did I bump? What did I bump? There isn't anything out here to bump. Maybe I... Oh! It's the little oxygen bubbles. That's weird. That's really weird. Okay, anyways. Let's put this away. Let's get out of here. Climb back up. Yes. Yes. To the forest. So you can see during the day we can pretty much drive around. Well, I mean, now the sun's going down now, but we could pretty much drive around unhindered. So that's actually, I love it. I think that's the first thing I tried when I got the Cyclops, was trying to build a solar panel on top to see if it would give me some extra power. So it's great that now I can do that. I absolutely love that. And that actually makes me want to take the Cyclops out to go exploring, because before it was just like, I don't know, like getting the batteries, or not the batteries, but the power cells, it's not necessarily a hassle when you think about just the materials by themselves, but if you consider the fact that we've been kind of taking resources from like a huge circle around us, in an ever-expanding circle, we're kind of clear-cutting everything. That looks really nice down there. We're running out of close resources, so making the power cells was like not really a priority for me. I would rather do other stuff with those materials. We'll drop down a little bit. We'll hang out like right here-ish. I'll honk the horn on accident. Seal you up. Hop down in Sheila. That's still a little bit weird. That's okay. One thing, let's see, what do I don't think we'll need the depth, one of the depth modules, so I'm gonna get out the sonar so you guys can see this. It looks pretty neat, actually. I have been here before. I came here during the episode where I mentioned that I had been recording without my mic in front of me. So that's what was going on. That's why I've been here. But I don't know, it looks neat. I wanted to come back. I got a couple comments saying that I haven't checked it out yet, so I will show you guys. Hello, little bone shark thingies. Jelly angel thingies. Don't be that guy. Oh, you're so far away from me. You done? Alright. I really hate how laggy it is. I really, really hate it. I do know that the giant tree is in this particular forest. Because there it is. There it is. Are those new? Have I seen these before? Those little things? Is there anything around me that's going to eat me? No. Okay, I'll get out. Where are we? There we are. Scary. I know these guys are the little, like, tree leeches. I don't know if they actually hurt. I don't really feel like bumping into it because, I mean, it's a tree leech. You guys can see a little hole in there. So yeah, this actually looks really neat with the sonar going. So let's fire this beastie up and give it a few blasts. Well, you guys can see there's a cave system all through this tree. It's really, really cool. Goes all the way up there. I've also been told that apparently there's a sort of labyrinth type cave. The whole thing is kind of labyrinthian. It's very disorienting. I actually got motion sick when I was going through there. Just because it's so many sharp turns so quickly. I don't really see a cave underneath it though. But I don't know, it's really neat. There's nothing fancy in there from what I've seen. It's just more of the terrain that's out here. Where it's like the... Excuse me? The like tree leeches and the little plant pods and stuff like that, but I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I didn't make it all the way up to the top because, like I said, I was getting a little motion sick, running a little low on air, so I didn't necessarily want to spend too much time in there. I guess let's do this. Let's go get back in the Cyclops and let's explore out to the northwest a little bit more. I want to see if maybe I can find those floating island areas. We didn't really look too hard in those for any fragments or anything like that, so we'll spend the rest of the episode exploring a little bit, then we'll mosey on back to our base. I feel like I should probably grab some food while I'm in this biome. There's a bone shark being bone sharky. Don't do it. Told you. I told you. There we go. Yeah, we'll have to grab some food. Maybe see if we can grab some salt. Make a little bit of water. Have to get some coral though. That'll be okay. That won't be too big of a deal. Alright, so let's head out pretty much this direction actually. We'll go back up to the surface for a little while. Because I'm not really going to see anything that's out there. I guess if I find that mountain, like if the mountain just kind of pops in, then I kind of know where to go from there. I think... Well, I do know which way I went from the mountain. I just can't tell you the geographical direction because, well, I don't really know where the mountain's situated. If I had to guess, though, I went off to, like, the southwest. So that's why I'm going kind of westerly right now. Before we go anywhere... I do want to put on the extra depth module that we have. And I meant to make a second, or not a second one, excuse me, a third one. What are we using? Oh, we're using the storage, so that wouldn't have been too great. But I guess if we have the Cyclops with us, it wouldn't have mattered. We would have been fine. You guys see, is that a school of water, or a school of fish down there? That's okay. It was, it was the water. Yes, it was the image coming through the water. There we go. What is this? Where is this? Have I been here before? Is this another... Oh, it's another mushroom forest. Oh, is this another giant tree? Well, that's kind of neat. Let's go down here. Can I change modules from inside here? I'm going to guess no. Gonna guess gigantic no. We'll go down there real quick because I need to get some food. Maybe we'll... I don't think there's any salt down there, but we'll explore from there. I really wish I could change my modules out though. I don't like doing that stuff underwater. Being on the surface gives me a super amazing false sense of security. We'll just be here, I guess. Alright, so we'll park you We'll take out the sonar module. We'll drink you. We'll put the depth module back in. Come over here. Put the sonar module up. We never tried out the torpedoes. Maybe we'll try those out real quick, actually. Because I know there's bone sharks in the area, so hey, why not shoot a torpedo at them? That makes perfect sense. There you go. Look at that torpedo bay. Oh, and it comes with torpedoes? That's amazing. We have 4 torpedoes, guys.
Welcome
Neat.
aboard, Captain.
Let's see if we can find us some fishies to nom on real quick. Because Midnight's hungry.
Caution. Blood nutrient levels decreasing.
Yeah.
Calorie intake recommended.
Yeah. Calorie intake. Always with the calorie. We need some salt. We need some good old-fashioned coral. We need some fishes. Is this tree bigger than the last one? I can't really tell. I would say it's probably about the same size. If I had to guess. I think we can eat the like pods that are on it. Do I really want to eat tree pods though? I guess, I mean, if I'm starving, I shouldn't really complain. There's a bone shark. Do we shoot him with a torpedo? No, he's having fun. He's spinning in circles, guys. I'm not going to shoot him with a torpedo. Where are all of the fish in this area? These guys. Oh, my. I wanted to say oh my and oh man at the same time, so I just kind of went oh mau. And it didn't work out the way I expected. Definitely going to grab these because water. We can also cook them, but mostly water. There's one right there we can eat. Come here, little guy. Oh, there's a ton of them over here. The frame rate. I'm so sorry for the frame rate. It's just... it's one of those things, guys. Did I get him? I did get him. I feel like I shouldn't even be hitting these. One more, just because we're being fatties right now. There we go. It's nom 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 nom. There we go, and we'll take these guys back up to the cyclops real quick. Or I'll do that, I guess. We'll go back up to the cyclops, or again, I will, and then and then we'll go exploring a little bit more. Where is the cyclops? There you are. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty. I went ahead and moved Reginald, or brought him with us a little bit further. We're still above a forest. We're actually really high above the forest. And we're just going to kind of keep going to the north, I suppose, until we hit the edge of the map. I don't want to go too far down there just because it's so laggy. It's like ridiculously laggy. Okay, it looks like it's clearing up right here, so this is good. I approve. And we have torpedoes. The thing that makes me a little worried is if a leviathan comes after us, I don't know what a torpedo will do to it. So if I can't dodge it, I'm probably screwed. Are we getting close to the Aurora wreck? Like, what is this gigantic hole thing? Do I even want to know? I see spiders going down in there, so it must be fun. Is this just the unfinished sort of thermal type area? It seems like it.
Caution. Passing safe depth.
This goes down really far. Okay, so that's all this is.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Alright, we're just gonna pretty much go up right now and try not to run into anything. I think we've been in here before. I came in here by accident and got kind of stuck under here at one point. And it was not super fantastical. But it's my understanding that they're working on that area. So I guess that's going to be the entrance to it. I should probably take the time to get away from these little spider guys. Sounds like a little sand bug. It's okay. Little sand bug. Hey, little guy. Does he look different? Does he look recolored? For some reason I thought they were brown and he looks kind of grayish. You can come out so I can look at you, please? No. I guess... No, I think that's what they normally look like. Okay. I like that they kind of roar. It's creepy. But I like it. Alright, so are we okay? We're okay. Let's go ahead and repair. I can't wait until, like, you always get out on the same side. That's going to be incredible. Like, you have no idea. Let's keep going past this sort of thermal area.
Torpedoes armed.
Torpedoes armed, just because justice, I suppose. There's another area for it. Okay, another sand bug and these super annoying spiders. That's alright. I'm not going to go down there because that leads me to believe that that's going to be more volcano area and I'm just going to get stuck in it. And I don't like getting stuck, guys. I think I need to go a little bit more to the east because I think the mountain was kind of like over there in that direction. So let's head that way. And we do have the solar panel, so we can always hop up to the surface and top off on energy or on power, or both. They're the same thing. In case we need it. There's nothing like a kind of uninteresting sort of swim through the ocean. I feel like something this right here, the emptiness still absolutely terrifies me. And like the fact that a leviathan, I think it'll be better once the game gets a little more optimized, because right now, like, I guess they do it just to keep them from sneaking up on you. Like when they spawn, like everything kind of stops for a second and then you just see him spawn and you hear that sort of roar slash scream sort of sounds like roar, I'm angry. And I'm assuming they do that just because they don't want the leviathans constantly in the game. This is one of those games where everything kind of loads in chunks, so it wouldn't make sense for him to always be there. But then you have, like, I don't know, the problem where I would totally be okay with getting snuck up on by a leviathan. That would, you know, it's just one of the risks of the job, I suppose. What is this? Is this the floaty area? The floaty island area? I mean, there are a ton of bone sharks down here. That's kind of what was going on in this section before. I think there's like a bunch of vents down here. Yeah. Torpedoes are armed, so I'm ready to go. I will mess some dudes up. I'm prepared right now. I'm pretty sure the floating island areas are near here. Are they like above us? Aha, they are. Doing pretty well on power. This looks really cool. Like, this looks really, really cool. Apparently these have always been here. I asked if they were new. They're not. They've always been here. But hey, doesn't change the fact that they look awesome. And there are grumpy sharks everywhere. If there weren't so many hostile beasties, I think this would be a pretty cool place to build an island. Just the quartz. I'm gonna kind of keep an eye out for fragments in case there's something new. Maybe a little bit of salt, but yeah, those air bladder guys. Do I torpedo them just because? Excellent. Okay, it's it's like a vortex torpedo. Now, does that affect me is the question. No. Friendly fire not engaged. That's kind of neat. I wonder if that would do anything to a Reaper, though. I have a sneaking suspicion that the answer is no. The Reaper would not care one little bit. I think I might hop out because it looks like there's a little... Oh, it just goes in there. I think it's still... I'll go in there. That's okay. It's alright. We'll have a quick swim inside. These guys, though. I don't want to go in there anymore. I hate those little spider guys. I mean, they made really annoying people. Not people. Enemies, which, hey, that's fine. If you're gonna make them annoying, I'm going to opt to stay away from them. Like the little red grumpy fish. Alright, are there any more floating islands? No, I guess they just kind of go down. The big island should be over that way. There are some more this way. Okay. Excuse me.
Torpedoes armed.
Torpedoes armed. You don't want none. Still not seeing any fragments. I think if I had seen some the last time we kind of drove past here, I would have stopped. And I thought I remembered reading something about there was a leviathan guarding the mountain or something like that. Like maybe a mountain type cave or something. I'm not 100% certain on what it was. Are you still chasing me? Just checking. Just checking. Part of me is curious if I can pop those giant floaty pods and make the entire island sink, but I guess that would kind of break the game. Little torpedoes are kind of neat, though. Is it a diamond? It is. Okay. Nice. There's diamonds and quartz here. So we found kind of another jewelry store. Not as nice, not as exclusive as the other jewelry store. Can we fit? Sheila, do you got this? Kind of. Do I need to have this? Not necessarily. You shouldn't hurt me. Okay. I mean, that doesn't really make sense to me. The fact that they damage the sea moth. They damage the sea moth a lot. Oh my goodness. That was insane.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I mean, I thought those were kind of like poisonous stinger sort of things. And I'm in a submarine. It's made of metal. Can't get stung. But then again, she talks, so maybe she can get stung because she's got feelings. I don't know. Do you guys really want to do this? I missed. Don't worry. Don't worry, though. I think I caught one and he's just like, yeah, no. Hey. Hey, guy. Hey. Hey, Pokey. Fine. Alright, guys. Well, I think we're going to go get Reginald. And we're going to head back to our little base. We'll have a final look around. And that's going to wrap everything up. These torpedoes are pretty neat. I will say that. Excuse me, mud bugs, sand bugs, whatever I call you. And I love the addition of the solar panels on the sub. I think that's amazing. It's going to help out so much. I mean, again, like I said before, it totally makes me want to actually explore with the Cyclops instead of just kind of leaving it and abandoning it every single time. But yeah, we'll definitely have to come back once they update, or just every update, I guess. But specifically once they update the water and the skybox, because it's supposed to look pretty cool. But we'll definitely be revisiting Subnautica. Just don't want to get burnt out on it. I don't want to keep playing it whenever there's not really much else I feel like doing. Like getting stuck. Am I holding anything? Just lots of water. Let us go back this way. I am still curious about something. No one ever mentioned if a leviathan would attack the cyclops. So I think what we'll do is I'm going to have a save once we get back to base. I'm going to put Sheila up. I'll save. I'll kind of dump all my stuff in there. Just actually, it doesn't matter because I'm saving. And then I'll just go drive Reginald into a leviathan just to see what happens, basically, because I'm curious if they'll actually attack it or not. I don't even know if we're gonna make it back. We might have to just kind of time out until the sun comes up, which should be soon, hopefully. It's been nighttime for a while. Apparently the sun rises in the south in this game. But thanks to that power efficiency module and the solar panels, we should be good to go for most excursions. Man, we are really far away from everything. This is kind of ridiculous. I guess if a leviathan comes up now, maybe I should have a save just in case. I mean, that could have been a terrible place to save. He could have been under me, and then I saved, and then I would just be back to that every single time. There's the sun coming on up. Oh, turn off the interface doesn't get rid of the little taggies. Alright. There's a kelp forest. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. This was definitely a fun game. It still is a fun game. It's a great game. They're doing an amazing job with the sounds, the art, the environments. It's a really good little game. I'm very happy I picked it up. Very happy, especially considering I picked it up literally the same day I picked up Soma, and it's like, that was such a disappointment. I'm glad I at least got something. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. Let's kind of go around the long way. He actually spoke back. Alright, this looks like a pretty good spot. Actually, we'll go a little bit further. We can swing it. We can totally fit. This is how you get into trouble right here. We can totally fit. I mostly just want to see what it'll do to a cyclops. I'm sure it'll attack it. There's no way that it wouldn't attack it. But I am curious what would happen if it would, like, kind of grab the front. Or if it would just kind of continuously smack us around a little bit. And go from there. But, yeah.
Aboard, Captain.
Our little base, guys. Our little base. It served us well. We lived in that one room for a long time, and then we had the moon pool room. And then just for some reason I decided, hey, why not expand things? Just because. I will put the perimeter defense module back on. I wonder if it'll hold those torpedoes for me. I mean, it didn't give them to me, so I'm guessing it can hold them. There should still be at least one left. I think. Yeah, I think it'll be nice once they start adding some more stuff. Especially the farming in it, just so we can have sustainable food, because eating the food got, I don't know, it became a really big chore, to be honest with you. Just because the fish aren't really respawning. I'm not sure if they're supposed to respawn, or if it's just supposed to kind of be exactly like it is, or maybe they respawn if you don't overfish an area, which, hey, I grabbed every fish and just ate all of them, so I definitely killed the fish population. So, as, you know, the idea of making this a non-lethal game, it's not working so far. I've eaten most of the fish I've seen. I really have. A chair in here would be nice. A swivel chair. A high-back swivel chair with speakers. And a subwoofer. It would be great. It would be glorious. I really wish those little things would, like, not be there. I've enjoyed it, though. I've definitely enjoyed it. Alright, let's go wreck the cyclops. Let's go wreck the cyclops. Save. I'm gonna leave Sheila here. Blah. Like, there's no way it doesn't attack this, right? It's like roughly the same size, but probably slightly smaller. And the Leviathan's territorial enough where it will go for it. I'm kind of afraid, but let's see how this goes. Let's just see how this goes. Depth of 1. We need to go down a little bit lower. Unfortunately, I don't have any depth upgrades for this guy. But I'm pretty much going to wait for the Reaper to spawn. It's going to go raw, and then it's going to try to eat me. I think it'd be neat if it like grabbed this and just like shook you out of it somehow, like it did with the sea moth. That'd be kind of weird, but it would be neat. Leviathan. I honestly am kind of scared at the moment. They should be spawning. You gotta listen. You gotta listen for him, though. I think around here is where he comes in. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this, you guys. Honestly, what I'm expecting... I'm psyching myself out right now. Honestly, what I'm expecting is he comes up and he like headbutts it a few times and we die. Like the thing explodes. I think I heard one of those whale thingies. Yeah, that's my bad. I'm hugging the wall. Okay, he should be here. I'm pretty sure I hid under there at one point. Maybe it's because I'm in a cyclops? What is... Is it... I am literally right here next to the ship. Is it because I'm in a cyclops that he's not spawning? I don't know. I think I'll just leave you guys with this. It's been a ton of fun, and I cannot wait for future updates. I will definitely say that. If I get the itch to play some Subnautica, we'll probably be doing a bit of creative mode, I would say. And just kind of dicking around. The music stopped. I wonder if he spawned now. And we're just going to take damage and die. We kind of shook a little bit there. Is he tickling me? Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy the series, and hopefully you'll come back to me once it's time to check out the newest updates. But that's going to wrap up the Subnautica Let's Play for right now, just for the time being. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the experience, the journey. I certainly had an amazing time. Ups and downs and crying and laughter, and I was scared for most of it because this is actually quite a terrifying game. But it's also quite a beautiful game. If you guys don't own it, be sure to check out links in the description below. Definitely pick it up. I'm totally giving this a recommendation. Steam sale's coming up, so if you're a little tight on cash, be sure to wait for the Steam sale. Make sure you only buy on a daily deal, a flash sale, or a community vote. It's going to wrap it up, guys. Thank you all for watching. Have a good one.